c'est clair. C'est la 5 en stéréo.
Boy were forced into the woods in Kadezak Park, forced there at knife point. The accused attacker actually identified and held by several citizens after New York cops released his picture. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan, live at Queens County Courthouse in Kew Gardens with the story. Jim.
Bill, a lot of people get tattoos they later regret.
Après un siècle d'injustice, la famille Bruce récupère officiellement la plage qui lui appartenait. Après un siècle d'injustice, la famille Bruce récupère officiellement la plage qui lui appartenait.
A 13-year-old girl in a park in Queens last week. The girl and a 13-year-old boy were forced into the woods in Kadezak Park, forced there at knife point. The accused attacker actually identified and held by several citizens after New York cops released his picture. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Dolan, live at Queens County Courthouse in Kew Gardens with the story. Jim?
Bill, a lot of people get tattoos they later regret, but few will regret it as much as 25-year-old Christian Indolandi. For 4 days, police circulated a rendering of a tattoo the 13-year-old victim claimed was on the chest of the man who raped her, a boar with flaming red eyes. Take a look at the man police arrested for that horrific crime early this morning. This is the man police arrested today, bearing precisely the tattoo his two teenage victims described and right where they said it would be. 25-year-old Christian Indolandi, charged now with the horrific, the traumatic rape of a 13-year-old girl last Thursday in Kadezak Park, was tracked down in his Corona neighborhood by residents who saw his picture on TV and the internet and waited for him to show up. They were not gentle.
I seen him walking into the store and I had to take him out. And I told everybody, yo, this is the rapist, you know. I punched him, I kicked him a little bit, I ain't gonna lie.
They say Indolandi pleaded with them.
More so like trying to get forgiveness from us, but it was no forgiveness to be given.
No forgiveness. The residents who found him bound his legs with a belt and ignored his pleas to let him go.
He started yelling, help, help, help in Spanish. I'm like, yeah, that's what the little girls were saying. And you know, he didn't deny it. I said, they already got charged. He's like, yeah, I know. And he just surrendered, he gave up.
If somebody says, let me explain, it's like basically them admitting to doing something without admitting it.
We are confident that this person who committed this terrible crime is now in custody.
Police confirmed that after the picture of the suspect was released last night, they got a call from people claiming they had found him and held him for police.
Here we found that the community was holding our perp. At the time, the community was trying to hold the perpetrator, waiting for the police. He fought with them, and the community still managed to hold on to him until we got there.
Indolandi is now charged with rape, kidnapping, robbery, menacing, unlawful imprisonment, a host of other charges. He is from Ecuador and arrived in the U.S. over the Mexican border in 2021. And he learned early this morning just a bit about street justice.
He's going to get it worse in jail. They got him on camera. He did what he did. Like, he's a rapist. We don't condone that.
Indolandi has no real criminal background. Police say he has already made what may amount to a confession, telling police, again, according to police, he said, I've never done anything like that before. He will be arraigned here in Queens early tomorrow.
C'est clair. C'est la